How dark it's gotten. Have you a light source? The retreat holds only death, Arisen. We must cleave a path onward. The dragon's roost is just beyond. We should hurry. We near our journey's end. The final station of our long struggle. It shows itself. Beyond compassion. Mind the edge, Master. A fall here means certain death.
Come.
This way! Careful! A goblin!
Forging my fire and extinguishing the endless chain.
Follow me, Arisen. Gateway to the rift. Here. Arisen, go and touch that stone. Watch your step.
Our kind is ever ready to fight by the grace of your guidance,
It's
Arisen.
the dragon for certain. There may be aught here.
Let us see what we have here.
I'll go at once.
Very well.
Take the offensive!
It's far stronger than a common goblin. A goblin!
Ever ready as we advance.
Take my fire!
Come, Master! Are there no other survivors? sense another presence. Not the
Numbers, a weakling is a weakling still.
Right this way.
Arisen, you've come. I fear our defeat is plain to see. We thought to inundate the worm with sheer numbers, a sea of blades. 'Twas a fool's hope. Now a sea runs dry, and the Duke's army is lost in the gambit. Arisen, I beg you, sir, grant vengeance to those who've fallen. If this be of use, I will give it gladly.
Come, Master!
Waste no time on me, sir. Go!
More bodies. The worm must... I'll draw its attention!
I have it!
Slay them before they can use their voice!
Fly slow! Our steel will serve well!
Monsters have made a shambles of this place.
I shall restore your health. Hold on. This way! Hobgoblin! It is a formidable foe.
Before they can use their voice!
Fall, beast! Take fire!
Did it! Our goal is ahead.
I feel your wounds.
Snow Harpy! Don't let them drag you off! I'll draw its attention!
I've set it to blaze. My fire is more!
It's within striking range.
Survivors, let's join them.
Fire, death like kiss!
Screams till the blood white.
Arisen! This way, sir! The worm awaits beyond, sir. I should be proud to guide you.
I
We've
feel
hidden
it
away
close
here
by, Arisen.
for fear of the
Stay
beasts
ever ready
all
as we
around.
advance.
But with you, sir. Arisen! This way,
Treasure,
sir!
perhaps.
Our army
Cannot
is
suffer
routed.
the worm to work any further
Just plain
atrocities.
truth. Beyond that grand door, the dragon makes its
Feel it close
roost.
by, Arisen. Stay ever ready as we advance. A Chimera Arisen! Seal upon it!
Fall silent!
Now, focus your attack!
Now choose, flee, or step forward. Take hold of what lies beyond. Claim mastery over the Eternal Ring.
Perfect. Come on. Hey. Watch how you sign. Come on. Hey. Keep up. Wait, there.
Hear ye, hear ye! The prophets have spoken, friends. The dragon's return is nigh. Join the honourable Duke's ranks and help us be rid of the fell beast. The day's come to lay down rod and reel and take up the sword.
It's the dragon! Get to the boat! For your lives, go! Pick up power!
Square-eyed. Apurata de Liomi. Mi escuadota junto la Nestesta, Nesti, mi escurate et malaga. want faces? Take up arms, newly arisen.
What? Why is this happening? What?
Ah, the horror. The horror of it. Ah, the...
You say it left a glowing scar?
Yes. The wound has closed, and it seems the worst has passed, but... her heart lies silent.
If you would face me.
You are sure of this?
Yes.
Ill magic, the work of some curse. The whole world's already gone mad for fear of this dragon. Won't no good come of this. I must go see to the others, Kina. Tell me if aught changes here.
All right. You should be abed. I wish you would not strain yourself so. I worry for you, cuz. The chief says your injury could be a curse from the dragon. If so, that's not something I know how to heal. But there must be a way. You were not the only one to suffer the wrath of the worm, cuz. There were many wounded. Others, some were not so fortunate. The whole village was worried about you. They'd be well relieved to see you up and about. Perhaps you might go and see the others, if you feel well enough. You fight for this village, and here I sit with my hands at my sides. Oh, I feel so very helpless. I tremble to think what the dragon might have wrought without your brave defiance. Our village, burned to a cinder, or swept to sea like so much driftwood. We all of us appreciate your sacrifice. Praise the Maker your home was left standing. Though I am pleased to say most of the damage caused by the attack has been mended by now. We've buried our new dead at the church. Spare them a final prayer, won't you? I fear we know precious little of your condition. I only ask you not take your wellness as license for wildness. Be careful. I fear we know I only...
Hail! There's talk of monsters emerging from the shallows all along the shore. Nasty things, too. The brine, they call them. They say they're many, and yet one, whatever that means. Seems this brine can't be bested what's more. Naught to do but avoid the water's edge. There's talk of monster, seems... Hail.
Walking about, cousin? With that wound? You're made of sturdier stuff than I, that's sure. I know you had good cause, keeping the others safe. But I'd not thought you prone to such madness. Are you certain you're well enough to... But look at you. 'Tis a plain thing to see you are as hale as ever. Still, let's have no more brave folly from you, eh? Are you certain you're well enough to... But still...
Can't go near the water for fear of monsters? Best you watch yourself. Can't go near the water for fear of monsters? Best.
Perhaps we're being punished for some ill we've wrought. Perhaps we're being punished for some ill we've wrought.
The worm.
Tis the end of me.
I'd craft dressings for the wounded, had I the makings. If only I'd known. Cuz I need a favor. Can you fetch the flowers I need from outside the village? I need more of the one you see there. And one other sort besides. The more you can find, the better. The wounded need medicine, cousin. Pray bring the flowers for the compound quick as you can. The mixture calls for 2 types of flowers. Speak to the others for more word on. I ask you this favor because I trust you, good fisher. I know you'll not leave these people to suffer. The wounded need medicine, cousin.
I was a fool.
Am I dying?
Have you seen Cortez, cousin? I've not seen my brother since the dragon came. He's not among the injured either. Have you seen I've not...
Oh, it's you! The one what stood against the dragon when he set on the village. I hear fearsome tell of your wounds. Is there aught I can do for you? It was Keena's prayers what saved you from death, I'm sure of it. It's a rare day one sees a prayer answered so surely, eh?
Join me for a drink? She's back! Make her be praised she's back! The alehouse is open once more! Ask Inez what it was brought her back to Cacertas, and she'll tell you it's her patrons. Well, there's not a man around's given her half the custom over the years I have. Ask Inez, well...
Leave me be for now.
Fortune sees fit for us to live in interesting times. Imagine our village playing host to a dragon. Had I foreseen the beast's visit, I'd have quit this village for the next and married the first man I laid eyes on. Had I foreseen the...
This is awful. Worse than I... This is awful.
I simply cannot fathom why the dragon would harass a people such as us. I simply cannot...
Them beasts will burn the whole world up, way I see it. Save someone can stop them. Them beasts will burn...
I hear Benita has you picking flowers for her. Pray, just be cautious, cousin. The monsters grow bolder by night. If you must leave the village, go prepared. I do not fancy the thought of you going off on your own, but I trust in your judgment. If you come by the inn, you can always rest until the hour you wish to set out. In any case, take care. What can I do you for? As you will. As you will. As you will. What can I do you for? Take care now. I hear Benita has you. Come on. If you come, what can I do? Take care. I hear Benita. If you, what can I do? Take care.
Up to your old mischief, Minnow. If you've time to gad about, make yourself useful. We all knew the dragon was coming. The Faith can keep their prophecies. The dragon always comes around, sure as the seasons. I've seen it with my own eyes, I have. I was in the bloom of my womanhood when last a dragon came to Grancis. The Duke slayed the last worm what came near. I suppose that makes him of an age with me. You don't get as old as me and Edmund for being a fool, I'll warrant you that. You could stand to learn a thing or two, Minnow. Come by again and I'll tell you a tale. You don't get as old as me and you.
Oh, hello. It's a mercy so much of the village was spared. I only wish I had more... I only wish you always...
Gathering ingredients, eh? You oft see those flowers growing at the roots of bigger trees. Not that I'm fain to brave the roads these days. Just see you're not injured yourself, good fisher. Gathering ingredients, just...
I have been eaten. I do not... If you... What can I do you for? As you will. As you will. As you will. As you will. What can I do to take care?
Fate mocks me. I thought to run, even made a start of it. Yet here I am again. It's no great love for the village that keeps me here, truth be told. It pains me to leave behind patrons who've given me their custom so faithfully. What good would running do, truly? I'll know how to run a dragon's wings. If the beast cares to find me, I'll be found. If there's naught to do but wait and see, I may as well do it here. What good would running if there's...
Had the beast landed any further inland, this shop will be flat as a plank now. Makes me ill just to think of it. I only wish I had more... I only wish I had more to offer. I only wish you always... There's little sense in staying open with so few people about, I know. Old habits die hard, eh? I only wish I had... I only wish I had... I do hope the others come back home to the village soon. I only wish I... You always... I do hope... I only... You always... I do... I only wish... You always...
Who's the fella to turn to? Who's the fella to turn to?
Some terror of that dragon, eh? Some terror of that...
No one knows what tomorrow may bring. No one knows...
Where do the curing flowers grow? Have you had a look by the shore? If not now, by night, perhaps? I recall seeing some, the eve of the last full moon. Where do the curing flowers grow? Have you had a look? I recall...
Pray a moment. I would not ask this of anyone but you, cousin. I've news for Merin. Dark news. I fear I cannot bring myself to face him. Will you go in my stead? His brother is dead. It happened on the shore ways. We were fleeing the worm, and Cortez leapt before the beast's talons to shield us. I saw it. Saw him hurtling through the air. Saw him fall back to the ground. I did nothing. Just watched the poor man die. I cannot face Merin for the shame of it. He deserves to know what happened, but please go and tell him. Merin was the proud brother. He loved Cortez dearly. He has the right to know of his brother's death, but I've not the courage. I've not... Please, cousin, for his sake, if not mine. Merin was please.
Aught I can help you with? Would that the prophecy had been a bit more specific, eh? Record of the dragon scourge goes back to the earliest of scripture. But why? What meaning does this cycle hold? On that, the faith is silent. In truth, there may be things in this life the Maker himself does not know. Though to say it is to court the ire of Father Clement. In truth, there may be things in this life the Maker himself does not know. Though to...
"'Tis selfish to beg a favor in such times, I know. But there is aught I would ask your help in. Might we speak a moment? Privately. My thanks. 'Tis a sensitive matter. I would ask your discretion. In the wake of the dragon's coming, many of the villagers have come to offer prayers. As a novice and a newcomer, I welcome the chance to be of use, but my scriptures are missing. I have yet to commit the verses to memory. Without the text, I cannot offer up. The scriptures were secure in the chapel last I saw them. I do not wish to believe them stolen. If you come upon them, pray see them back to me. I would be ever in your debt. I am newly come, and eager to become part of this place. I wish to be of service. But now, just as others have come to rely upon me, 'tis a shameful failure on my part. I cannot think the scriptures far gone. Pray, help me look around the area. I cannot...
In truth, though...
"'Twas me. I confess it. I took the father's book from the chapel. I tried to go back and find the book, but I was in such a panic as I ran. I just wanted to look at it. Just curious is all. Forgive me. I cannot remember where I lost it. I thought to steal a glance and then return it, but the dragon came and I dropped it as I ran. Cor, what am I to say to him now? 'Twas me. I tried. Forgive. I dropped...
I'll...
Where did you find it? I'm glad it's found, but see it back to the father for me, please? Thank you.
I am new, but now I can't. The scriptures! You found them! Oh, Maker be praised! I cannot thank you enough. Truly, the people of Cassius are a good-hearted bunch. Now I can once more offer proper prayer on behalf of the village. But I have dallied long enough. There is work for me to do. Prophecy foretold the dragon was come unto this land again. That much I knew. But to see the beast come ashore in our own village... What a fearsome sight. Truly, the beast is death made flesh. It stands in violation of the Maker's blessed mercy. I grieve for those who are gone, but we were fortunate to lose so few by the Maker's grace. May he ever watch over us and be our shield. I grieve for those who are gone. May he...
In truth, though it is...
Them beasts will burn the whole world up, way up.
What? Cortez is found? I see. Elvar has suffered in this as well. Cortez made his choice. He faced his end with valor, and died a man. Elvar bears no fault in that. He has no cause to blame himself. My thanks, good Fisher. I am sorry this burden fell upon you. I shall go and put Elvar at ease. That cursed dragon. scattered our pier into kindling. That cursed
I thank you, cousin. Pray forgive the trouble my cowardice has placed upon you. Cortez did not trade his life for mine, so I could wallow in idle self-pity. I live the best I am able, for his sake. I take cheer our village survived the attack at all. Many claim the dragon foretells the end of... Such talk is folly. We have survived cruel sickness and fierce storms, and we shall weather the dragon. Those who fled the village, I wonder where they might be. I pray the Maker guide them back to us safe. Those who fled the... I pray...
You look well, child.
That man you are speaking with, he's of the Pawn Legion. They come from some unknown place, just appear without a warning. They're a strange lot. Not human, quite. They look the part, sure enough, but they lack the will, the spark, what drives us. They have no capacity to feel nor act alone, so they live as sellswords. Myrmidons, they're called. There's an encampment west of the village where men gather to face the dragon. I'd wager a fair number of his kind will be there as well. Why don't you take him? Might be you learn aught of why he came to you in the first place.
Before leaving, visit the store to make sure you've ample supplies.
That pawn will be looking to head west to the encampment, no doubt. Why don't you see him there? He'll not make the trip on it. His kind'll rot where they stand, unless a human orders them to move. Why not see that pawn to the... I bid you safe travels, and remember, this place will ever be your home. You'll have a home here with us always, come what may. I bid you safe,
Purchasing equipment here in Cassidus will make for a safer trip to the encampment. Purchasing equipment here in Cassidus will make for a safer trip to the encampment.
What? Do you need something? I'm trying to work. I'm trying to...
I suppose the villagers take turns standing watch. table.
Why not avail yourself?
I, Benita, I do not... If you... What can I do you for? You seem tired, cousin. Come, so be it.
So many beds.
There's talk of monsters and Nas. Seems this...
Seems a fair place to rest.
To the encampment. This path should see us there.
Damn beast!
Enemies outmatched. Shall we lend a hand? Fight or flee? The choice is yours.
My fire!
That was far too close. I'm called Reynard, a traveling salesman, though those damnable beasts ruined my wares. But thanks to you, it was only wares I lost. I'll consider it a bargain. You have my thanks.
Edge, less than right.
Danger lurks in the sea. Best not wade too deep, lest you catch bait.
the pool!
Very well.
This road will have us to the encampment ere much longer. You'll find ore, plants, and other materials at harvest points.
Careful! A goblin! Did it!
This road will have us to the encampment ere much longer. Vanquishing foes earns you experience, discipline, and more.
Goblin! Fire!
This path should see us there.
I am beneath it. I do not. If you look on, you seem kind to be.
Seems a fair place to rest. Why not avail yourself of the inn to rest a while? It seems the dragon left many injured in its wake. The sea appears calm. Dried fish are a local staple. We'll not find sunbright except by day. The injured will die without those flowers.
The wounded need medicine, cousin. Pray bring the flowers for the compound quick as you can. The mixture call I ask you this. Oh, brought the rest of them, have you? My thanks, cousin. All that remains is to find some moon glow. A pinch mixed with these will make a fine medicine. The wounded need the mixture. Aye. That's the one! You found it! Moonglow has grown rare in these parts of late. 'Tis a relief to see it. Good! That's the both of them. In truth, I am surprised to see them got so quickly. I'll get to work directly. With luck, we'll have everyone back to healthy ere long. 'Tis your doing, cousin. I fear there's little I can offer you in thanks. Save this. Pray, take it. Now, to make some medicine. This here's a right. Most of the village fled when the dragon struck. Ain't seen eye nor hair of them since. Most of the village fled.
How should I find you? Maker's Greek. What can I do? You sing to me.
To the encampment. This path should see us there. This road will have us to the encampment ere much longer. Should the enemy prove too powerful, there is no shooting and fleeing. This road is frequented by peddlers. Many plants grow in the shade of tall trees or in dense woods. My knowledge.
Can you hear
we
our
are
voice?
near a riftstone, if memory serves. I know the way, Master. Follow me.
Times are hard. What is it?
Aught to say, sir? Are you here to enlist with the Corps? You've the stature for it, to look at you. If you've the interest to match, make it known. I cannot warrant you'll be accepted, but all are free to try. If you've the interest...
Hello. I fear we cannot yet join.
fear we cannot yet... Hello. Seek out the rift, Arisen.
Have all you need? We are an end first and foremost, but we offer more than... We can safeguard your belongings, or aid in learning new skills. Have your pick, any you like. What will it be today? What will it be today? What will it be today? Have your pick. And you'll come again soon.
A riftstone. A strange power emanates from within.
Well met, Arisen. Can you hear our voice? We speak to you from across great distance. The Pawn Legion has awaited you. Pray, forgive this strange and impersonal greeting. This rift serves as a gate. It connects our kind to your world. It opens to the Arisen, for they possess a will powerful enough to guide the Legion. If you would claim to be among the Arisen, prove the strength of your resolve. Very well. Then we shall guide you in your trial. If you are an Arisen in truth, this humble task will prove no obstacle. The Arisen must possess the valor to stand against all threats, and the power to quell them. A tireless spirit of self-improvement grants the strength to lead the Legion. Pray, show it now. Alas, you have yet to prove the temper of your spirit. Take it. If you would prove yourself the Arisen, show... Alas, if you would...
Shall we search?
The beast comes! Hurry!
scrape that.
Let us return to the encampment.
Crates may hold aught of use.
Times are hard, then.
Times are hard indeed.
We've done as asked. Let us go and give word of it.
Set out from here and we'll be on the path to Grand Sorin.
Shall we search the area?
Ought to...
We can safeguard you. Have your pick. Any you like. Come against...
With that, your trial is complete. You are the Arisen in truth, proven beyond any doubt. Now, I bid you select a companion for the journey ahead. They shall serve you, and you alone, to share in your hardships, and aid you in every endeavor.
Our fealty is sworn to you, Arisen. From this day, the Legion's men called pawns live and die by your command.
I've learned of beasts.
Have we sufficient curatives?
Have we sufficient curatives?
Yes, Arisen. I am honored.
Ah, a master in his pawn, is it? You'll be quite the force, come the day you learn to fight as one. Mind you, that is a skill better honed in practice than in the heat of mortal combat. I can help in that regard, should you wish it. The men of the Enlistment Corps never turn away the eager. We are ready to begin. Are you? Let me be clear from the outset. I'm a harsh master, whoever the pupil. You'll complete 3 forms of training in sequence. Each serves to hone a different quality. You'll need more than raw muscle here. If you find a task too difficult to manage, you might reconsider your party. There are other pawns here. You can choose among them if you care to. The first task is carrying freight. Haul the lot of them before my count ends. You're free to choose your company, but this is a task too great for just one person. Many hands lighten any load, as they say. Now, get to it. We'll begin as soon as you're prepared. Just give the word. Your task is to haul all of the freight before my count ends. Get to it.
We must hurry. There's no time.
Enough! Well done. Meet each challenge with that vigor, and you'll make for a fine warrior afore long. Next is combat training. You'll face my Scarecrow army here. Destroy them before my count ends. A large group will be of help again, but you must choose your companions wisely. A company all doing the same thing is less effective than using a varied approach. Choose well. We'll begin as soon you'll set about destroying scarecrows this time. Get them all before my count ends.
I've learned.
This scarecrow's weak to blows. I'll fell it with a spell.
Us alone will topple them. Deadline falls near, sir. We must hurry. There's no time. We have triumphed.
Enough! Well done. Meet each challenge with that vigor, right down. Finally, you'll be destroying more scarecrows, but don't expect a repeat of the last. There are 2 sorts of scarecrow, each with its own weakness. One falls only to steel and brute force, the other only to magic. If you're not mindful of how you attack them, you'll fail. Strike fast and strike hard. Vary your party and your tactics until you find success. Use your head. We'll begin as, well, it's back to the scarecrows for your last lesson. Destroy them all before my count ends.
Scarecrow's weak to blow.
I'll fell it with a spell.
The deadline draws near. We must hurry. There's no time.
Get it! Enough! That's the fastest I've ever seen it done. And on a task fit to challenge even a seasoned warrior. Well done! You've completed your training. See now the difference well-selected partners can make. Yes, no doubt, no doubt. You'll learn the rest from actual combat. If you have trouble, examine your party.
I've gained quest knowledge.
I've learned what to do in this quest.
Strength in numbers, Arisen.
These starry-eyed boys of late are all ambition with nary a sniff of talent. When training demands the first effort, they flee one faster than the next. I know their lot all too well. Eager to spill some blood, vent their spleens. War is but a lark to them. Such caprice can ill defend this camp. To say naught of all grances, 'tis a sorry thing. Such caprice can ill defend this camp. To say naught of all grances, 'tis a sorry thing. Such caprice.
The training grounds are used to instruct the men of the Corps in combat. I feel familiar with this area now. If you find combat a struggle, it may be easier to adjust your party. Back to Cassidus, Arisen? It is a fair notion.
We can safeguard you. Have your pick. Any you like. What will it be today? What will it be today? What will it be today? What will it be? Have your pick. Come again.
Well sturdy, this place.
The Duke could stand and commission some new roads.
Searching in this area now. There may be materials here. Perhaps we'll find aught of use.
Goblins roam in packs, Arisen.
Times are odd.
The Duke would stand to commission some new
Perhaps we'll find ore among the crags that litter this place. It is safest on the road.
Please don't overdo it.
Endeavor to be ever calm in battle. Bide your time, then strike.
The roads are safer than the brush, but still, we'd best stay wary.
We share these roads with traveling peddlers, guardsmen, and other folk. 'Tis your hometown, is it not, Arisen?
Ah, the venerable Arisen returns. Are you come to lead the pawns in a quest to slay the dragon? Those equivocal husks. Will or nill, the Arisen is always drawn to the dragon, as puppets strung in fate's own thread. Many have come before you, eager to stand tall atop the grand capstone of worldly truth that is the dragon. Arrogance. The dragon is ever born anew into the world, and with it too, the Arisen. All Arisen seek out the dragon, but lucky are the few who attain an audience with the beast, while yet they live. Ours is a weak, fragile world, and little within it is more frail than man. In yon encampment they gather up their knights and hired steel. They think to grow their numbers and hunt the dragon. But they shall soon learn their lot will e'er be as prey.
Gives me chills just to think of it. I didn't. I'll make no excuse, cousin. I hid in the well for fear of the dragon. Let me tell you this. You'd be wise to keep your distance from that pit. I was too craven to venture far. And lucky thing, a queer growl echoed back with the sound of water from further in. There's aught down there. Mark my words. I could feel it, I could. You'll not see me going back down there to find out what... What? You mean to go down there? You're a right hero. Here, if you're set on going, take this with you. It should have some use to it left. I'll not soon forget your bravery, cousin. Pray, just come back alive. Some refuge I chose, eh? 'Tis almost a blessing I was blind with fright. I heard a low growl while I was down there. Had I seen further back... 'Tis too frightful to think. Some refuge I chose.
With the dragon coming on, it's become dangerous around these parts. Still, the woods outside the village should be safe. I'll go fetch another bundle of herbs. With the dragon coming on, still.
The beasts in the well are weak to ice.
I've gained some new insight.
First the dragon, then the pawns. The old stories are true. No man can escape once the cycle starts. The dragon arises and pawns soon follow, with a hero to lead them on a campaign of glory. It sounds like a cradle tale, something the minnows like to hear. But that's how Duke Edmund himself got his start in life. Tongues wag with tales of the pawns. Say they come when war is near. Them poor husks are drawn to that encampment like moths to the flame. Have you visited that encampment? Best leave the soldiers to deal with them pawns. Naught but ill comes from the likes of them. I see your mind turn. Wonder why an old man knows the subject of pawns. In truth, I speak little more than rumors of old. Some folks claim to have seen frightful shadows in the wood across from the encampment. I've no word of monsters in that region, least none of a size worth telling. Yet, it's enough to set my mind to worry. Some folks... Yet...
Well, Madeline, this is a fine bit of fortune you've come into. Come to Grindsoren with riches in mind, instead find only cravens cowed by dragon fear. The streets are chaos, my goods ruined or lost.
How should I find you?
Oh, I know you. You took up steel and drove the dragon from Cassidus, yes? And of course you know me. I come here now and again to restock my wares. You do recall me, yes? Madeline? Finest peddler in all Grancis? Ravishing beauty of legend and song? Madeline. Well, no matter. I've bigger problems. These are dark days, so terrible as to drive even I to the brink of tears. And yet, just when I need the aid of one both clever and strong, you arrive. Truly, fortune means us to partner together. Don't you agree? Only a fool could mistake the thread of destiny what links us. You will be my savior true, and after me, the world entire. And with that, we must be off. I trust you know of the encampment outside the village. I must travel there with all speed, but the wilds are perilous of late. Would you see me there safely?
"'Tis but a short walk, but we mustn't grow complacent.
I've learned of this area.
I feel familiar with this area now. Leave it to me.
We share these roads with traveling peddlers, guardsmen, and other folk.
Aha, gold! Now there's a fine treat.
The roads are safer than the brush, but still, we'd best stay wary.
Endeavor to be ever calm in battle. Bide your time, then strike.
Hold a moment. There's art here.
Goblin! I'll aid you with bonfire! I'll fill it with arrows!
I'll strike the fallen!
Goblin, hate fire! Aim for the head!
Strength in numbers, Arisen.
Fire! Lend thy kiss!
The rocks here may hold ore.
It's safest on the roads. Perhaps we'll find ore among the crags that litter this place.
Oi! What?
Aha, gold! Now there's a fine treat.
The Duke would stand to commission some new roads.
Success! And all thanks goes to your fine work. We'd best be inside, don't you think? This may sound untoward, but have you aught in the way of coin? Please, I must make for the capital. The times are dark and my purse light. It's a terrible curse being poor. Times are it takes all I have just to keep the tears back. Will you spare some gold? I would repay you, of course. At some point. Most likely. I am so very much in love with you at this moment. A woman's heart is a dangerous creature, but you know well how to tame it. Oft has it been said, a poor life is a happy one. I have never found this to be true. If ever fortune sees you to Grand Sorin and me to setting up my shop, you must come visit. I shall even give you a discount. A small one. You'll find naught but the finest wares here. you'll find naught but the finest wares.
I've learned what to do with this
I've
quest.
gained quest knowledge.
I suspect this is the start of a grand friendship, and 'tis a fool doubts a woman's intent.
You'll find naught. Thank you very much.
Well, I've preparations to make, and a long road ahead to Grand Sword.
You'll find. Thank you very.
Well,
You'll find. Thank you.
Ever a pleasure. Hi there. Been some time, hasn't it? Enough time to become well famous in your case. The Arisen. 'Tis the second coming of Duke Dragonsbane, I dare say. I like it, friend. I like it well. Now, let us talk of business. You'd be a fool. Now, let us talk of business. Now, pray, I aim to linger here, for a time. Still, I'll not stay on forever. If there's aught catches your eye, best buy it up quick. Now, let us talk of business. Pray. I aim to linger here. Still, now, pray,
Back to Cassidus, Arisen. 'Tis a fair notion.
Looks like part of a journal. I wonder whose.
I am Mercedes. I lead the men of the Enlistment Corps. I've heard talk of the Arisen. They say you hold dominion over the pawns. I've ordered pawns to take up swords and fight myself. But they are a clumsy lot. I cannot call them into this world as you do, though, nor make traveling companions of them. What manner of magic lets you command them so? Well, it matters not. The dragon is come. I'll welcome any help, be it pawn, arisen, farmer or fishwife. Make use of the encampment as you please. Are you in need of... well, come again? The Corps will remain here a while. Once more men have gathered, we'll leave for the capital. Until then, you're free to use our lodgings. Will you rest? Well, come again whenever you tire. The Corps will remain... Until then, as you will. Repose is the better part of readiness.
Yes! Look out!
I am impressed.
Oh, be damned! This your handiwork? For truth? Oh, what did the lack of an idol doing here anyway?
Ancient tales of the Arisen are well and good, friend. But make a gift of these heids to the Duke, and you might earn yourself a real title. Arisen. I see better now from whence the legends arose. Good judgment, swift footwork. Impressive, truly. In any case, the Duke will want to know of this attack. I'd hoped to gather a larger force before leaving for the capital, but a Hydra's head and the Arisen who claimed it make up the difference amply. I cannot say what the purse may hold. You will need your strength. It will be slow going with a cart. I dare say you will have no trouble catching up. We'll meet at the Way Castle. Till then, I bid you rest well. 'Tis a long road ahead.
I've gained rest position.
Within this tent sits a riftstone. Flying monsters plague the path to Grand Soren.
A riftstone. within, touch a Riftstone,
easier
and you
going,
can guide a
searching in
new
this
pawn
area.
to this world.
Ever a pleasure. I aim to linger still. Now, pray.
If you find combat a struggle, it may behoove you to adjust your party.
The training grounds are used to instruct the men of the
Tis
corps in
closed.
combat.
Seems we need dispensation to pass.
That terrible creature. I saw it from my spot at the post. What was it? It's been dispatched then? Thank the Maker. Hold a moment. Is Kina not with you? She was said to lead the village in search of art for your wounds. I thought you accompanied her. These are dark times for a girl alone in the wilds. Any idea where she might be off to?
Built to keep out goblins, I should think. We'll
The
need
chief
Kina's
worries
help
after
first.
Kina as well.
Let's ask at the village.
I pray she wouldn't attempt the forest alone. If another beast such as that Hydra were to appear. The chief worries after Kina as well. I pray she wouldn't attempt the chief would. I pray.
This encampment serves as a fine bulwark against monsters. The road splits here. Let's be doubly sure of which will see us to our destination. Quite the view, eh?
Armed bandits arisen!
For an opening.
They attack in quick succession!
Very well.
They hold the advantage!
Fire is made for wolves.
They're swift as they are vicious. Take care.
You'll dare hit them swinging blindly!
They'll act as a pack.
Fire works well! I'll grab it!
Tis a troubling foe.
Die!
That's wicked wrong.
The beast fears fire. There, master. Move.
I've learned to use it.
Fire works well!
They're swift as they are vicious. Take care. This will build a trap.
Fire. Lend thy fist.
It hates fire!
They'll act as a pack.
I'll grab it!
I've learned to
Stay alert.
Who knows what lies in wait? Best proceed with caution.
Hello. Yes, Arisen.
It's uneven footing. Watch your step.
A sorcerer, master. Stay vigilant. Very well.
I'll go at once.
I'm on my way.
That one!
I've learned a new way to fight beasts. This will restore a bit of health. The sea is closer than I'd imagined.
Oi, what? Leave me be.
The stone makes a regrettably affected wall.
Damn sick of hearing people whinge.
Follow this road north.
Whole world's gone to hell. Huh? What do you...
If you've aught to ask, if you've aught to...
Well, let us...
Quite the grand structure. A way castle, perhaps? Follow this road north, and we'll hit Grand Soren.
Ain't never seen a Hydra head before. She's a right nasty piece of work. I'd be clapped in irons and hung for sedition before I'd square off against a monster like that. You must have balls of solid iron. I'd be clapped in... You must...
You made it. Good. We make for the capital, men. Like as not, the cart will draw beasts along the way. Stay vigilant, but fear not. We walk with the Arisen, slayer of Hydras.
I've learned what to do in this quest.
Let us go!
Flying monsters plague the path to Grand Soren.
Protect the cart! Goblins come!
Careful! A goblin! That sent it reeling!
I've learned new techniques against their foe.
Goblins can be a threat. We heard you not openly of late. Take no chances, men. Cut them down on sight.
Stay at the cart's side. Grand Soren stands beyond this way castle.
This pass is a nest for every manner of foul beasts.
Ground and sky for threats.
No man can say from where they will strike.
I've learned.
I'll strike with fire!
Ready yourselves.
With flames caress.
Tis a troubling foe. Its wings are vulnerable to fire.
The advantage
My
is
fire
ours.
is yours!
We must keep the ground.
It's within striking range!
Their easy prey.
It lies low. Our skill will serve well.
Spring fire!
We have triumphed.
Hit it!
The pass is treacherous, Master. Watch your head.
Every beast has its weakness. Observe closely. Learn to exploit it.
I'm on my way.
Very well.
Slippery target.
Fire! Let thy kiss! Die! Tis weak to fire!
You'll not hit them swinging blindly!
Fire works well!
We have triumphed. I shall restore your health. Hold on.
Harpies! Beware when the creature dies!
Falling rocks have her head.
I'll set its wings ablaze! Harpies will snatch you and fly! Did it!
A bird person.
Burn them to ash! Now, my fire is yours!
Strength in numbers.
I shall restore your health. Hold on.
Fallen rock bars the path.
Diverges.
Cloud of unease.
There, Master!
Cloud of...
Harpies!
Strong as you may be, it's still you.
This looks interesting.
Who's a fella?
I wonder what's inside.
Fall, beast! Strike! As the harpy seen!
I'll strike with fire before it recovers! Strength in numbers, Arisen.
Did it!
Behind us! Stand
This
clear!
is a fine place to lie in ambush, Arisen.
Do not get trapped!
Don't stop!
They won't be
We're exposed here!
This will restore a bit of health.
Leave it to me.
Keep close, Arisen. The Duke will have... Keep close,
If you've aught to ask...
The shadows oft hold monsters.
Anytime.
Keep an eye turned to the shadows. Their song is spell magic.
First strike shall be mine.
Harpies will snatch you and fly! Before they can use their voice!
I'll strike with fire before it recovers! I'll put an end to it!
Awaken!
Bear the harpy song! Hold it still while I
You'll not hit them swinging blindly!
beware the harpy's voice! Now, bring fire! Slay them before they can
See
use
the
their
serpent's
voice!
blood that draws them? We cannot turn back. Stand strong and press onward.
I shall restore your health. Hold on.
Wolves are loath to let go once they bite. Shake them as soon as you can.
This is Harpy territory. Keep watch on the sides.
What sort of place is Grand Soren? I am eager to see it.
Some small foe lurks ahead, Arisen.
I'll aid you with bowfire!
Must take care the past does not claim us as its next victims.
Take my fire!
The creatures come! Cut them down, men!
Fire! Lend thy kiss! Those seals are upon us!
The numbers, Arisen.
We have triumphed.
There's no end to them! A goblin!
We'll not hold them long! Strike with all you have!
Hurry!
There, goblins!
Goblin ambush.
It's fire! They're a threat when well unified. Aim for the head!
Strike now!
Fire! Lend thy kiss!
We're not far now, men!
This place must have seen a ferocious
Keep
battle.
marching!
This is the final way castle before Grand Soren!
We are near half between the encampment and the capital, I warrant.
Goblin!
Good. We've come this far safely. Stay vigilant till we're in Grand Soren's gates, men.
Goblins here like fire!
We'll rout them in a single charge!
The canyon floor is an apt spot to find ourselves surrounded. We'd best be careful.
I'll aid you with bonfire! Fire! Then like this!
It takes fire!
Goblins hate fire!
Did it!
Goblin!
Keep an eye on the shadows.
Take my fire!
Goblins here like fire!
Now ahead! Grand Soren is in sight! We are nearly there, men. Now march!
I grant you fire's blaze!
The capital is in sight.
Leave it to me.
Get him!
They're armed, Master.
We've near arrived. Counter after they strike.
They're left exposed after a grand strike.
Attack in quick succession!
They're left exposed after a grand strike.
Counter after they strike!
They're left exposed after a grand strike.
Strength in numbers, Arisen.
Seems all roads lead to Grand Soren. Leave it to me.
Who knows what lies in wait? Best proceed with caution.
A good start to any task is talking with others. Let's begin with that.
We share these roads with traveling peddlers, guardsmen, and other folk.
Grand Soren, capital of Granses. Shall we enter Arisen?
We've arrived. Well done, men. A Hydra's head is a fine prize. His Grace will be pleased with the cause work. Walk proud through these streets, men. We are heroes to the people of Grand Soren. make for the castle directly to offer my report to His Grace. I'll have word sent for you, friend. Pray, sojourn in the capital a while. To the castle mains! Step lively!
Fortune smiles upon me. Well met, Sir Arisen. I am called Mason, if it please you. Now you're come to the capital a conquering hero, you'll be needing aught to do, eh? My word to you? Begin with the pawns. Inquire about them here in Grand Sorin. Their kinds woven tight into the fate of the Arisen. If you know your destiny, know them.
I feel more familiar with this quest now.
I've gained quest knowledge.
Say, friend, have you chanced upon a strange old man of late? Shady meaning, queer mumbling. They call him the Elysian. Name I hear far too often these days. Well, keep the man in mind. I've business with him myself. Seems you're at the center of the storm, isn't it? Or perhaps it's you that's spinning the rest of us about. Seems you're at, or perhaps...
First time in the capital? Best find lodging first. The inn's a grand source of news as well. What with folk coming in from all Grances. There's a fine place just inside the city gates. Just look for the... First time, there's a fine...
Is not the last we'll call upon this inn, I'll warrant.
I feel familiar with this area now. Aye, the inn offers a clean bed, but it deals in vocations and skills besides.
There's a woman called Sarah who may know something.
Are you the Arisen the men of the Corps speak of? You've a plainer air than I'd expected. Forgive me. I spoke poorly. I simply imagined the sort of figure pulled right from legend. Pray, allow me to begin anew. I am Asalam, and this is my inn. Though we deal in a number of trades here. I hope this is the first of many visits, sir. I am at your service. Oh, you wish to learn of the Pawn Legion? Then the shortest path to the answers you seek leads west from here. There you'll find Grand Sorin's Pawn Guild. It is a gathering place for their kind. Just tell the sentries you have business with the guild. They'll let you pass. Have your pick, any you like. Have your pick, any you like. What will it be? What will it be today? Have your pick, any you like. What will it be today? 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 Have your pick. Any you like. What will it be today? What will it be today? Have your pick. Any you like. Come again soon.
I've learned what to do in
I've
this
gained
quest.
quest knowledge. I've gained quest knowledge.
We are an inn for... We can safeguard your belongings. It is our pleasure and our duty as citizens of Grand Soren to help you and all. Pray, come and be at ease. Consider this as your own home here in the capital. Have your pick. Any you like. What will it be today? What will it be today? Have your pick. Any you like. What will it be? What will it be? Have your pick? Come again?
These days, a good weapon's a need no different than food or shelter. The master works all, you can't go wrong. The master works all. The master works all, you can't go wrong. The master works all, you can't go wrong.
It is dreadfully easy to while away hours. Just shot.
I'll confess, the master works all. The master works all, you can't go wrong. Come again.
Also, some weapons can be further enhanced with their aid.
I finally secure passage from the mainland, only to learn we're under siege from a dragon. If not for ill luck, I would truly possess none at all. I finally secure if not...
You tell you're the Arisen. That true? I must say, I like the look of you. Make a habit of coming by, sir, and I shall take good care of you. Take all the time you like. Do come again. Why can't stay a spell. Take all do come.
Bonds are... They have the look of us, yes, but they are not human. They are crossers of the rift. In a word, different. They'll laugh at jests, even join a man in his drunken revels, but there's a coldness to them. There's not a man can tell what a pawn is thinking, and that buys them no love. Myself, I've noticed like of them. I've lodged many a myrmidon here, and eaten well on their coin. Have your pick, any you like. What will it be today? What will it be today? Have your pick, any you like. Come again soon. We are an end first. We can save. It is a prayer. Have your pick. Come again.
State your business. The Pawn Guild, is it? All right. Through here and to the left. Just don't make a nuisance of yourself, eh? Pawn Guild, the road has opened. You're free to pass. But I'll thank you not to make trouble with that lot. Pawn Guild, it's past here. The road...
The Pawn Guild stands ahead. 'Tis a gathering place for my kind.
What meaning do you suppose those stones hold?
I suppose the merchants have need of open space to ply their trades.
So, this is the Pawn Guild. You can summon pawns as necessity demands here at the Pawn Guild.
Welcome, Arisen. We have awaited your coming. This pawn is called Barnaby. I tend to the affairs of the Pawn Guild. The guild serves as a place of rest for pawns, and as the gate to the Everfall. The Everfall lies beneath Grand Sorin. 'Tis a place of great importance to our kind. But for now, let us rejoice in the coming of the Arisen, the light that guides the Legion.
Looks as though Barnaby has more to say.
Every bit the Arisen you are. A far cry from the petty frauds the city's seen of late. All scraping for a bit of coin. No. You have the look of someone who can be trusted to see a task through. Still some shock, eh? Oh, with a dragon about, everyone is bracing for the long fight to come. Were I a bit younger in my years, I'd be out to make a trophy of a fang or two myself. But with you now arrived, it wouldn't do to go stealing your glory, would it? Still some shock, eh? Right. But with you...
This must be an alehouse.
Patrons oft post work notices in the alehouse.
A cloud of unease.
Many's the person comes to drink here, all bearing different tales.
The cloud of unease.